Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 323-405-1341. That's 323-405-1341. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
Peace. Dahoud Maverick said we should add the math and the book recommendations like before.
Yes, today's 7-7.
I think you're right.
7-7.
Today's math is God. God is the supreme being. God is you. God is me. God is all things in existence. Big Stu Films in the house. Peace.
Peace, Big Stu.
A1 Drizzy. Drew Ford. And yes, the return of the Super Chat.
It's back, y'all.
We also got like super stickers and all that type of shit is activated now. Thank you, Supreme Mash. We said peace to the gods and earths. Hit that like button. That's right. Everybody hit that like button upon entering right now.
Smash it, smash it,
It's like wiping your feet on the rug before you walk in somebody's crib. Wipe your fingers on that like button. Wipe your fingers on that share button. You know what I mean? Let people know we on right now.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
We're back.
Yes.
Monetization is back.
Yes.
You can't stop you. You can't stop your boy.
Can't stop that crustle. Yes.
Thank you, Supreme Mash. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Artie Stacks in the house. Yes, Lord Jamar in the house. The Godcast in the house. One time and we do it like. Peace, peace, peace. I feel like my computer is moving smoother. Welcome to What You Think, Lord. I am Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
What's good, my brother? How you been?
Oh man, I've been good, man. Just real quick, man. You know, it's hot out here, 91 degrees in the Lou. What's it like over there in New York?
Now, for those of you that might not know or be familiar, I've been watching Artie Stack stays out in St. Louis. So when he says the Lou, he's talking about St. Louis. And you said it's about 100 degrees out there, huh?
Yeah, close to about 100 degrees. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And it's that humid hot, that real like
today. Yes, sir. Today, yes. Humid.
Well, today in New York, it was actually kind of overcast. It was in the 70s. It was kind of cool, actually. You know, the kind of day that if I was at the pool, I wouldn't go in type of shit because I don't like to be cold getting in the pool, and I don't like to be cold getting out. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been fucking with no shit like that.
And get you up to speed with me, Lord Jamar in St. Louis. It's been a rough week, man. Sometimes we have some mean and cruel people in the world, and it can be especially bad when it's loved ones and or family members.
Oh, hold up. Supreme Mash says, peace again. Fun fact, Paid in Full album was released today, 7/7/87. Whoa.
Word.
I remember. Oh, somebody just dropped the Cash App. Thank you for the Cash App. Your name is my name. Said,
that's a nice date.
For the culture, Unc. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Damn, when Paid in Full dropped, I was still in high school at the time. You know, I was going to an alternative high school for, you know, so-called bad kids and shit. And I remember when the single came. Like, people don't realize, like, I know you got soul when he says it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Like it was a very long time between, you know, My Melody and Eric B for President and all of that. From that time till we heard another Eric B and Rakim album. Well, not out. They didn't have an album. Those were just singles till we heard any music from them. So I know you got soul was like the first single, and it was just the perfect fucking song at the time. Like, and then when the fucking album came out, it was just like, yo, that was one artist where, damn, it was worth the wait. It was actually worth the wait. There's not many times in hip hop where you had to, you know, wait for some shit, and then when it comes, it lives up to the hype.
Right,
like,
right.
This was that. Like, it probably even surpassed what you thought it was gonna do. Like, because Rakim shit was so fucking crazy. So yeah, shout out to the God Rakim, man. Shout out to Eric B. Shout out to, you know what I mean, Fort Greene Posse. And shout out to the Paid in Full album, man. That's definitely on the list of one of my classic albums. When I think of classic albums, that's definitely on my hip hop list. So that's what's up. Oh, yes, I do have thoughts. So this is something that I wanted to bring up, Stacks, but we might as well bring it up right now real quick.
Okay, what's that?
Did you hear about the Georgia Guidestones being destroyed?
No, I know about the Georgia Guidestones. I'm familiar with it, but I know it's
you are familiar with the Georgia Guidestones,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So
keep
for
humanity
those of you,
under.
Right. For those of you that are not familiar with the Georgia Guidestones, there's some stones that we erected in the mountains of Georgia. Nobody's necessarily claiming who did it or knows exactly when they were put there exactly, but on these stones is supposed to have certain instructions for humanity and all this type of shit. And you know, one of the things in there is saying that basically they need to get humanity, the population, down to about 500 million people or some shit, from 7 billion, you know, to 500 million, you know. And so you have a lot of people who seem to be in lockstep with that type of thinking, you know, Bill Gates among them. And this almost seems, and when you talk about Guidestones, this seems like something that was being used to guide, you know, a certain philosophy in society. Well, apparently, you know,
also we gotta don't forget to make note. It was the main purpose is if humanity almost goes extinct, right? So
is that what they're saying it's for? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so the future of humanity will have some kind of guides to go by, you know, the survivors.
Right. And who the fuck are these motherfuckers
Mm-hmm.
to give their guide? Like, whatever the case may be, these stones were destroyed somehow. I don't really know the full story on the destruction. But it's just funny how, at one point, people didn't want to talk about them at all. Like, you know what I mean? Almost didn't even want to admit their existence type of shit. And now it seems like, now they're being destroyed and it's on the news and all that type of shit. But even when they report it on the news, they don't go necessarily, they don't go into the detail of some of the messages that are on the Guidestones. They just say, oh, the Georgia Guidestones got destroyed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've yet to see them talk about where they say humanity should be, quelled to a certain level and all that type of shit. Oh, and apparently it says you can see Polaris through one of the stones holes nightly. Oh, right. Okay. Now the coordination is, they're saying CERN has been activated. That's some other shit. And they're saying, is it in conjunction with the activation of CERN? I also saw something on that. Hang on, let me see something. Let's look some things up. Yeah, well, CERN, isn't that like the Hadron Collider and all this type of?
Yeah, was that in Europe?
Yeah. Oh, the CERN Hadron Collider fires up again to reveal cosmic secrets. See, that's all some bullshit, man.
Trying to find the origins of life, right? How
it's all a fucking lie. Like, they know what the origins is, and it ain't from no fucking Big Bang. It ain't from no goddamn Big Bang. So I don't know what they're trying to say the correlation is. Listen, let's not even get caught up in a lot of their ruses and their fucking, magic tricks where they have you look at one hand and then some shit is going on over here.
On the other, right.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, stop it already. Fuck it. They knocked the rocks down. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. See, I feel like I'm not in sync, man. My video is not in sync with my audio. Like, it looks choppy, man. This shit is bothering me, man. I hate when it does this shit.
Doesn't look like it's too off though.
I don't know, but your shit looks super like on. You scratching your arm right now. Feels like it's on time with, you know what I mean?
Right.
With you,
like
really
a little slight lag on your side.
And I need to do it. Yeah. If I go like that, it's like, it's like a second off or some shit like that.
Real quick, Lord Jamar, I want to give a big shout out to Mama Stacks. Stacks. Moms is in the house watching.
Oh, that's what's up.
She wants to say hi to Lord Jamar. She just got out of the hospital and she's recuperating.
Peace, Mama Stacks. We send her healing energy.
Love you, Mom.
Healing energy and love is what's needed. Think green. Green is all about healing. So keep green things around your mother right now. And
you got love. You got love and support, Mom. You see that? And shout out to Lady Stacks. She's at the crib taking care of Mama Stacks right now.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. That's a blessing. Yeah, they said peace, Mama Stacks. They said it in the speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
No, it's great that you got her there with you.
Yes, sir.
So okay, so what's going on, man? What's going on in the world?
Wow, we got a lot to cover. Where should we begin, Lord Jamar? You want to start off with some current events, some hip hop current events, regular current events?
I don't know. Hit me with something. What you think I would be
Okay. Let's get it. Let's talk about you know what? Let's talk about some hip hop real quick. You know, I love
Okay.
hip hop. Just real quick, your thoughts on biting. Okay, back in the day compared to now. Lil Baby, the rapper, he's one of the hottest rappers out right now, and it was probably only a matter of time before somebody bit his style. There is a rapper right now, a white rapper, by the way, that sounds just like Little Baby. Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And Little Baby took to social media and he wasn't sure if the guy was trolling or if he was serious. But apparently, this rapper is serious and he's getting a lot of views and he's going viral, particularly because he does sound like the popular rapper Little Baby. Get his name of this rapper that sounds like Little Baby.
Wait.
What's your take on rappers biting each other and sounding like each other? And you know,
Yeah, first of all, don't promote this motherfucker.
okay, I
You know what I
won't say
mean?
his
Don't
name.
say his fucking name.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought you was gonna start with something better than this, but okay. What's my take on it? I'm an original hip hop dude, so biting is not allowed. You know what I mean? Like where I come from, biting is not allowed. You're not supposed to bite lyrics. You're not supposed to bite style, all of that type of shit. But this generation, you know, has come up with no rules. It seems like or they just come up with their own rules, or they're ignoring rules, whatever the case may be. They're just doing what they want to do, and it seems like it's okay to reuse someone's style and persona and all that type of shit. So you know, yeah, I guess what I think doesn't matter to them. But I'm
cut it out, man.
But I'm
You're
gonna
an
let you
icon, you're
know.
a
I'm
gatekeeper.
just gonna say, but I have to let you know that if what I think does matter to you, then I'm saying biting is no good. Don't do it. How about that?
Okay, man, let's get into it, man. You're a big gun guy, man. 4th of July, man. Highland Park parade shooting. Let's dig right in.
Right.
7 people killed, dozens wounded.
Right.
Familiar with that story?
Yeah. The little white dude with the fucking tattoos on his face, little rat looking motherfucker and shit.
Yep.
Shot some shit up. Then apparently he dressed like a woman to try to escape. Which is interesting. Pardon me. Was gonna go to another parade, I heard, and shoot shit up again, but he got apprehended peacefully. No shots, no fucking, hail of gunfire.
Talk about that, Lord Jamar. Why is
that? Another person who killed multiple people and wounded multiple people, who happens to be Caucasian, is taken into custody with not as much as a scratch on him. Yet we have Javon Williams. Was that his name? I'm sorry. No.
What are you talking about?
Jalen Walker.
Okay, that got shot. In
Akron,
what?
Ohio.
60 times, Akron, Ohio.
Who didn't shoot anybody.
He was fleeing.
Who didn't have any kind of weapon.
Well, they said he had a weapon and he was shooting while he was fleeing. Shot at a police officer while fleeing.
He was unarmed. And that's bullshit. Who said that?
They said they were going to release the body cam footage. That's the latest. That's the latest that I seen.
All right. Well, they're gonna have to show and prove that.
Well, the police, they're always going to say something. So they claim that he shot he shot at an officer while he was fleeing, and they're going to release the body cam footage.
Yeah, well, everything I've been reading and hearing, it says a black man was unarmed when Akron police chased him on foot and killed him in a hail of gunfire. Akron police released video of the shooting of Jalen Walker, 25, who was killed June 27th in a pursuit that had started with an attempted traffic stop. Where are you getting this about him shooting and all this type of shit?
That was the latest that I seen. Hold on, let me go to it.
All right, well, this is saying an unarmed black man. Well, that man, they would have been immediately saying he was busting on police. They said there's a video of it. Why they didn't say it right then? It's not clear how many shots were fired, but he had Walker sustained more than 60 wounds. Man. 60 wounds. But yet he didn't just come from shooting mad people. Even if, let's say, even if he did bust some shots, like you just claimed he may have done, allegedly. This motherfucker, the white boy, killed people and injured dozens. He didn't just fire shots. He killed people and injured dozens of people. And nobody fired 90 rounds at him. Why not? Why not? And this is the constant, disparity that we see, the constant hypocrisy that we see in America when it comes to original people.
All right, so this is not to interrupt you, but this is where I got it. Okay, so it says the police said during the news conference. Now I'm assuming this is the latest. The police said.
Why are you assuming that? What's the date on what you're reading?
Let me see the date. July 3rd, updated July 6th. So updated yesterday. Now, I'm not condoning. I'm just giving you the information, not condoning here. Okay. Let me see. Just lost my spot. Go ahead. What you're saying? I gotta find the paragraph again. Okay. All right. So the police said during the news conference that a handgun was later found in Mr. Walker's car, and that a bullet casing was found where they said he fired, and that it was consistent with the weapon found in Mr. Walker's vehicle. A still photo released by the police showed a handgun on the seat along with a gold ring. Mr. Walker's girlfriend died in the car accident, blah, blah. This yesterday update. Now, once again, I'm not saying I agree or condone, just giving you the update from what the police are saying.
Now, I do see here, right, in the article that I'm reading, it says the victim was unarmed, but a handgun was found in the car, according to the police. Now, let's just say a handgun was in the car and there was a casing that was fired at a whole nother time. Who says that gun, that he shot that gun? Are we assuming because we found a gun and that there was a casing, is that he shot in that moment? The shit is on tape, so you should be able to see him shooting. You understand? But I don't believe he did shoot. So even if they did find a gun with a casing and all that, that don't mean he shot the motherfucker. It's not proving anything. All it is doing is trying to shade the fucking and color the case in the minds of the people to make you think that this motherfucker did some aggressive shit to deserve getting killed.
And then why so many shots? 60?
Because that's also part of the methodology, the MO of how they do this. Like they'll kill a motherfucker and then try to act like he deserved to get killed. He moved, come on, he moved. Like, He did something. He busted a shot. Hey, look. He had a gun in his car.
See,
like
see.
they didn't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even if he did have a gun in his car, and if he didn't brand this shit, the fuck does it matter? You know what I mean?
Well, you know they got to say something to come up with something.
Right, and that's my point.
Yeah.
And that's my
You gotta
point.
say
They're gonna
something to
always
come up
say
with
something to try to come up with something to make it seem like the
Justified.
murder of this original person was justified.
Mm.
Matter of fact, somebody just said, to just show some of the hypocrisy, they said they gave R. Kelly 30 years, but Elvis is being celebrated with a film. Ain't that a bitch? Do you know when he met, what's her little name? What's her name? Priscilla?
Was she like 14 or
man
12 or something?
Little girl. Little girl. Jerry Lee Lewis married his 13-year-old cousin. Come on.
And just real quick, speaking of R. Kelly, okay, since we're on that topic, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. R. Kelly is right now, he's suing the Brooklyn prison, claiming that they are subjecting him to cruel and unusual punishment under the harsh conditions of suicide watch because he's a celebrity. So now he's saying he's not getting good treatment in prison.
I mean, you know, who gets good treatment in prison? I mean, that's why it's prison. Like, you know, they're there to treat you like shit. Like what? Now he would have cruel and unusual, you know, I guess you'd have to really get into and explain what that is, what that would constitute, how he would feel that whatever he's going through is cruel and unusual. But everybody gets treated bad in prison, no?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I don't think it's necessary, you know. Even in the best situations, it's still prison and it's shitty. You know what I mean? Even if you're at a prison where it was supposed to be like a hookup, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's at a country club. Like, yeah, I guess compared to other prisons, but this is still a prison. You know what I mean?
Right.
Motherfucker's still gonna talk to you shitty, and you know what I mean? Try to violate your rights and all that just because you're a prisoner. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
were you ever around R. Kelly or been in his presence or did music? I know you didn't do music with him, but did you ever?
I've never met the man in my life.
Okay.
I've never met the man in my life.
Now, this is what I need the United Meters to find out for me, man. Okay, the Nipsey Hussle trial. Was that televised, Lord Jamar? Or no?
I believe it was. I'm not sure.
Okay. Because I've seen little clips on YouTube, but I wasn't sure if it was televised. Because I know in the past episode you said if the trial,
if it's
trial is televised.
It's fake.
So give me your thoughts on this Nipsey Hussle trial. What you think, Lord?
I mean, he just got convicted, right? He just got convicted. They had showed a little something where he got beat up, a little picture of him where he got beat up. I mean,
let me give you this. Let me give you these stats real quick. Nipsey Hussle trial. Jury found that Eric Holder was guilty of first-degree murder of rapper Nipsey Hussle. Holder was also found guilty of 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter, guilty of 2 counts of assault with a firearm, and guilty of possession of a firearm by a felon. He was found not guilty of premeditated attempted murder, and the trial lasted for about 2 weeks. Holder faces a prison sentence that could amount to life behind bars, and he will be sentenced on September 15th.
That's 2 days before my born day.
Mm.
He also had, what's his name? The nigga from the OJ trial was his fucking lawyer and shit.
Oh, Shapiro? Was it Shapiro?
Nah, the black one. He was the prosecutor in that one. What's his name?
Johnny
Darden.
Oh, Johnny Cochran passed away.
No, Darden.
Gardner.
Darden.
Yeah, James Darden, right? James.
I don't know if it's James,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. I just know Darden is his last name. He was messing with the white blood or whatever the case may be. And yeah, he lost the OJ case and he lost this one.
So how would that work if this was a fake trial because it was televised? Break down the dynamics of this. What do you think?
Well, that would mean that they just had us all watching something and enthralled in something that wasn't real. That's what that would mean. There's no other way to break it down, and so we don't know how far that goes.
When you say involved in something, quote, something that was not real. This emoji. Are you alluding?
I'm just saying what I said before about real trials. Real trials.
Is Nipsey hanging out with Tupac? Is Nipsey hanging out with Tupac?
I don't know, bro. Is he? I don't know. I don't have that type of I'm not privy to that type of information. All I'm gonna say is it's possible.
It's getting possible. Juicy. It's getting juicy.
I'm not saying that that's what's going on. I'm just saying anything's possible in a world of chicanery, in a world where they lie about the the most basic of things. Anything is possible. So I don't know, but I still stand by these televised fucking trials is fake. Was Ghislaine Maxwell's trial televised?
No, I don't believe it was it? I don't think it was televised.
No, it wasn't.
But I think maybe the Nipsey
hardly get information about that shit.
I think the Nipsey trial was televised because it was a high profile case.
What's more high profile than Ghislaine Maxwell, bro? What's more high profile than that?
There isn't, but I feel like society and the media.
Darden, not James Darden. Thank you, chat. Chris Darden.
Chris Darden.
Lawyer. That's his name.
I feel like the society as a whole would be more interested in the Nipsey Hussle trial, even though they're equally important. You know, because a rapper gets shot in broad daylight, yada, yada, yada. You know how it goes.
Hang on. I just got a question that just jumped out at me. He said, Lord Jamar, what's your take on the Manosphere sector on YouTube? I have no idea what a Manosphere sector is, but it sounds interesting. Like I need to know. Please educate me. What's the Manosphere? Do you know?
It's like YouTube channels, Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, Dr. BOA. It's basically, you know, relationship, you know, alpha male relationship advice.
Okay. Peace, Latoya. I see you.
You know, like the Kevin Samuels of the world.
Oh, Kevin Samuels type content. Got it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's considered the Manosphere YouTube.
Okay. So what do I think about it? I haven't seen the Kevin Samuels spinoffs yet. I haven't seen the people that are trying to fill that vacuum. So I wouldn't be able to really comment necessarily.
Yeah, I think that's going to be some big shoes to fill.
Oh, definitely.
But you're familiar, we covered it. You're familiar with Fresh and Fit, right?
Yeah, stop saying that they're fucking, you know what I mean? Stop. We don't promote certain shit on here. Like, you know, when we say their names, that's almost like promoting their shit. Like, stop saying it. Like, fuck them dudes. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm familiar with them. Fuck them dudes, though. I don't fuck with them. They on some bullshit. Ooh, Mama Stacks, plug your ears. I'm sorry.
You know what she says about you, Lord Jamar?
What? Your friend has nasty mouth.
No, she says he looks like she said he looks like a weapon.
That's good, Mama Stacks.
You
It's
look
good
like
to
a
be
weapon.
dangerous man. Thank you. Lou God, thank you. He said, salute God King Jamar, one of the realest left from your era, voice of the authentic. Thank you. That's what I strive to be. The Godcast is indeed the best hip-hop platform. Peace from St. Louis, Missouri. Midwest love, real hip-hop. Okay.
Salute.
Appreciate you, Lou God.
St. Louis in the hit house.
Yes, sir. He hit it right on the nose. That's what I strive to be. Voice for authentic, for the authentic. Whether you like it or not, you're gonna get it. Dakota Winber said Lord Jamar seems very bitter. Do I?
Why are you so bitter, Lord
Do
Jamar?
I?
Man? Come on,
I
man.
don't know, man. I don't know. I just get bitter in my old age. Fuck out of here.
You gotta have tough skin to deal with Lord Jamar.
Yeah.
He's not for everybody. You gotta have tough skin, man.
Hold up. Monty Mojica said the Manosphere, don't reduce it to relationship advice. Dr. BOA is not a spinoff, and he offers solid advice in all aspects of masculinity.
First of all, nobody said Dr. BOA was a spinoff. Hit rewind selector.
Well, hold up. Maybe he's not talking to you. Did you say that?
No, well, they're saying,
he was a spinoff?
look, read what it says. Don't reduce it to relationship advice. That's the general umbrella.
But do you think he's talking straight to you, or is he talking to everybody in the chat? Because everybody was commenting on this.
Oh, well, it may be, but that's he may or may not. First of all, is Monty a man or a woman? I don't know.
Monty, that's a dude's name.
Okay, he may or may not, but that's the general umbrella. It's not only relationship advice, but it's also, you know, mental health, financial.
Yeah, but it's all supposed to be from a man's perspective.
There you have it. Yeah.
Thank you for your super chat, Monty.
Yeah, shout out to you, Monty.
What I will say is I don't like all of this. You know, they're starting to try to create this war of the sexes type of shit where it's men against women, and you know what I mean? Like, we gotta chill with that shit. You know what I mean? Monty said, hold up. Man. I knew Monty was a man.
Man, shout out to Monty, man. Much love and respect. Shout out to Monty.
Appreciate you, Monty. Thank you, bro, for clarifying that.
See, that question got us an extra dub. Shout out to Monty, man.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, thank you, CD Hearn. He said LJ seems at peace with himself. I am. I'm not bitter. This, you know, sometimes I think they send in these fucking crisis posters in here to just come in here and try to like stir up some shit and try to get me riled up or whatever the case may be. But it's all good. Shit. Super chat's back on. We happy.
Yes, word.
But anyway, I was just gonna say I don't want to get too much into this division thing. It's not man against woman. That's not us as a culture. You know what I mean? Like, culturally, we include the woman in everything. You know what I mean? We've had cultures where the woman is actually the one who determines who gets land and all type of shit like that. Like, We have no problem with matriarchies. You know what I mean? We do patriarchy and matriarchy, but it seems like, you know, the European mindset is like him against his woman. And that's where that war of the sexes type of shit comes in. And we have to stop adopting our oppressors' mindset and worldview. So us as men and us as women need to stop adopting that. We're not at war with each other. We're not at war with each other the way they would strive to portray it. And a lot of the shit that we're beefing about is because they put certain concepts in our minds to help us misunderstand just ourselves and our nature and all kind of shit, and got you mad about the wrong shit. Breaking up families over dumb shit.
That kind of reminds me of the caveman, cavewoman persona, where he's dragging the woman by the hair into the cave, that caveman style.
Yeah. That's their shit. That's not our shit. We don't drag women by their hair into the cave. We the ones that created romance. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
We created
just the word romance. The word romance.
Well, yeah, but
romance.
It doesn't matter if they co-opted the name. I'm talking about the concept of it.
Okay. Fair enough.
The concept of, you know what I mean? Making a woman feel a way in which she's ready to give herself to you in order for y'all to be able to procreate as a species.
Okay.
But not in a way that's just so mechanical, and I must get inside you in order for species to continue. You know what I mean?
Right.
Romance would be, the human, creative, / spiritual way to, you know what I mean? Elevate ultimately the sexual experience. So yeah, there's that. Listen, if you're just joining us, it's What You Think, Lord. For matter of fact, I'm bugging. It's 7. I did mess up.
7.
Yeah, I got 6, 7, 22. I'll fix it later. 7, 7, 22.
Oh yeah, switch that 6 to a 7.
Today's the God day. We back. Super chat is back. We got super stickers too. I think that's a thing. I'm not sure how that works exactly, but supposedly, yeah, they got super stickers. Foodphilia said Romans were romancing each other and then put the goddamn go flag up. Yeah, they were romancing each other. Foodphilia and that goddamn thumbnail.
They were messing with little boys too, man.
Oh yeah.
In gymnasium.
Pederasty.
Gymnasium.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of some of that, did you hear about all this monkeypox shit going on?
This is giving me 80s, 90s
Thank
vibes.
You, Mark Buddha. He just gave 777. I like that. He said, peace, Lord. What you think about the Georgia Guidestones being blown up yesterday? We talked about that a little earlier, Mark of Buddha. Almost seems like one of those distraction moves. They didn't even want to acknowledge the Georgia Guidestones before. Now all of a sudden they're getting blown up and they're on the news and shit like that. But they're still not really breaking down what the Georgia Guidestones are. yeah, seems like just a ruse. I don't really give a fuck. But thank you. That was the basic summation of what we said earlier. But anyway, and thank you again for your super chat.
Everybody hit the like button.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hit
Yes,
that
sir.
like button, y'all.
So wait, hang on. What were we saying? What were we just saying?
We was talking about what foodophilia was talking about, and then I brought up the gymnasium.
Oh no, and then that led me to the monkeypox.
Yes, sir.
It come with another another kind of virus, but this one remind me of like the 80s
vibes,
because they're saying that this one is more prevalent in the LGBTQ LMNOPQRSTUV community.
AIDS, STDs.
Yeah, they say that apparently, men, who do things with each other are more prone to getting this monkeypox and that they should get a vaccination and you get all kind of lesions and I guess they said it might not kill you, but they said it's a bitch. Like,
bad.
There ain't no shit you want to get, you get monkeypox all on your balls and and I guess they get it in the butt.
Did they give the how this originated?
That's so funny because these LG, whatever, they act like they think that society is loving them now and really, embracing them and shit. And it seems like this year, particularly, it's like a lot of corporate entities really went hard with trying to embrace this shit. But at the same time, they release some fucking shit on y'all that's almost reminiscent of some AIDS type of shit where it's focusing just on y'all. Like I'm just saying, man, these motherfuckers don't love you. Like don't get fooled by this. They just using you right now. They need that community so they can do some other shit, but they don't really love that community. Just like they'll use black people, but they don't really love black people, man. They just need us for certain shit.
Where did this monkeypox come from, man?
Doing monkey ass shit.
Oh man,
some monkeying around. I don't know where this shit came from. From a fucking laboratory. There you go, laboratory creations. Most likely laboratory creations. Like, come on, man. Now we need another thing that we need to be scared of, and they got you looking at, monkeypox is on the rise, and the numbers of monkeypox, and then soon they're gonna have you wearing fucking masks again for some goddamn monkeypox, or since it's skin to skin contact, this time it's gonna be gloves or some shit. Everybody's gonna have to wear rubber gloves, like they just going to surgery or some shit like that. And goodness gracious, my rubber glove broke. Like
my hand condom.
Yeah. And everybody's gonna be wearing hand condoms along with the face condom. And yeah.
Getting spooky.
That's just some, and then everybody needs to get a vaccine for the monkeypox. And then it never ends. Then it's cat pox. Then it's
bird
pox.
What
I mean? Yeah.
Bird flu.
Yeah, then it's bird flu. Then it's swine flu. Then we're gonna have good old possum flu. Then we can go on that to llama flu. We've got a good dose of yak flu going around in the eastern part of the world. Let's there was those dog pox. That's a good one. Let's say I get a dog pox out this motherfucker. Shit, I could make up all time. Let me
Pigeon pox.
Pigeon pox. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Okay, because there's pigeons you better, matter of fact, because there's pigeons everywhere. I remember being in like Paris and shit and seeing mad pigeons. Like, so it's like there's probably pigeons all over the world. Even though when I was in Nigeria, they you know what they had in place of pigeons?
What's that?
Vultures. Bro, they had vultures out there. Like, this shit was crazy. But anyway, pigeon pox. Pigeons be all over this motherfucker.
Oh, that'd be ill, wouldn't it?
What? Somebody said rat AIDS. Skunk pox. That's a good one. Skunk pox. Camel pox. You know, you could just keep going on and on. But see, they like to do exotic animals. So let's think of like toucan pox, tiger pox. Oh, that sounds exotic, right? Tiger pox. Yeah, you got a good case of tiger pox out this motherfucker. That's what that nigga
Amarillo AIDS.
Charlie Sheen had. He had tiger's blood and with tiger pox. Yeah. Emu pox. Okay. Zebra pox. Everybody putting their pox up. What's some poxes we haven't thought of? Parakeet. Let me say parakeet pox. Wait, somebody said ferret flu. Hey, but see,
salmon pox.
As ridiculous as this sounds, panther pox. Panther pox having motherfucker. Hey, y'all coming up with some good ones. Hang on, I can't. You're going real fast with this. Lobster pox, I like that one. Gator pox. You see, and as ridiculous as this shit sounds, they could very well take a list of what we're saying right now and just make some shit up and come out with it tomorrow. Who's to stop them? Who's to stop them? We are, but pelican pox. That's pelican pox.
Parrot pox.
This guy just went straight out and said pussy pox. God damn it. There's already enough pussy pox in the world. We don't need no more pussy pox. There is no dinosaur pox because dinosaurs never existed. So there's no dinosaur pox. A1 Drizzy.
Somebody said skunk flu.
Squirrel pox. I like that one. Squirrel pox.
I was thinking about squirrel earlier.
Squirrels are fucking everywhere too. Squirrels is everywhere. So if they can get you scared of squirrels, what? What? See, they got to get you scared of some shit that's just already everywhere. You know what I mean? Like people. They had you scared of people, of each other, and breathing and shit. That's everywhere. The air is everywhere. You know what I mean? So a good bird would be the pigeon. Another one is the squirrel, because the squirrel, I feel like squirrels be everywhere. You know what I mean?
Rabbit pox.
Rabbit pox is good. Even though I do like the double P poxes, you know, when it's like
right.
Oh. Okay. Enough with the poxes. But I'm just saying, somebody said seagull flu.
What they say?
They'll never let it in until we say this shit is just as ridiculous as that episode when Lord Jamar and the chat started naming all these crazy poxes. Like, Y'all motherfuckers can't let them just keep pulling shit out their asshole and making you scared of it. That's all I'm saying. He said, you just named it people pox. Yeah, I guess I did, huh? Because that's what it was. It was a people pox. They had you scared of people, you know, and just gave it a different name, but it was definitely people pox.
Wow.
Okay. Moving on.
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Some people already had mentioned it in the chats. Legendary actor James. Did you hear about
Caan.
that? Yeah. Passed away July 6th, 82. He was most famous for his role in The Godfather, and passed away. Cause of death is unknown at this time.
Listen, rest in peace to James Caan. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, I don't know anything bad about him. You know what I mean? As it concerns black people or anything like that. Hopefully, y'all don't spoil that right now. But James Caan was always one of those actors that, you know, for me, he was the type of actor that I grew up with. He was in many different roles besides just The Godfather. That's one that he got an Academy Award for. But he was just, I always saw him as a really good actor, intense actor. He was like, you know, a manly man's actor. Like, you really just, you know, I just enjoyed watching James Caan on the screen. And he seemed like he'd be a cool motherfucker if you was to meet him. Like, you know what I mean? I never got the chance to meet him, but he just seemed like he'd be an all right guy. Like, you know what I mean? He's, you know, and even if that's just good acting, he just seemed like the type of guy that, you know, you wouldn't mind hanging out with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you hang out with James Caan, you're gonna have a fucking good time with Jimmy, man. This fucking guy knows how to, you know what I mean? He knows how to throw a fucking party. Like, you know, or just, you know, he know. Yeah, he just seemed like a cool dude, man. And I appreciate his contribution to this acting shit, man.
Word.
And when I see people like him pass, you know, it definitely makes me look at my age and just think of, you know, certain icons of my era are just dying off. You know what I mean? Like, time goes on and people pass, and, you know, you seen them when they was in their primes, and, you know.
Yeah, man.
He was how old? 80 something years old. Like, I haven't seen him recently. I believe actually
82.
his son is on Hawaii 5-0. I want to say the new Hawaii 5-0. Yeah, his son is an actor now too. And I don't know. Yeah, it's just a little sad sometimes when people from your era start to die off, you know.
Always
But
sad.
it's part of the cycle of life. And at the end of the day, is it something really to be sad about? I mean, it's the cycle. Nobody gets out alive, people. One thing about life, nobody gets out alive. It's all about seeing how long you can survive. And what you can learn while you're here.
Speaking of acting, when can we see Lord Jamar in some roles, man?
I don't know, man. I might have to create my own roles and start filming them, you know?
Yeah, man.
Because I haven't been on an audition in a while, you know, but my manager knows not to send me certain things, you know.
Okay.
There was also the, you know, the time of when things were kind of mandated, and they were like mandating that people having that shit out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was known that I'm not gonna take the shot. So I guess we was at a stalemate at that point when she's like, well, then I can't submit you for shit that I know that, you know, if you get it, they're gonna want that. So, you know, that would be a waste of time. I don't want to waste people's time. So I wouldn't even go for that. Hopefully.
You said she. Wait, your manager's a she? Oh, that's dope. Dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Lily and LaSalle. So yeah, hopefully, you know, time goes on and the industry won't be so anal about that whole shit. You know what I mean? And then maybe we'll see what's up. But other than that, you know, shit, you got the internet, man. People are doing shit now, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. That's true.
I got things I need to show too. I got directorial skills that, you know,
now
they probably would never let me flex in that world. So I need to go ahead and just show y'all Lord Jamar is just a creative in many different aspects.
Now, it was about a couple of months ago, Lady Stacks had mentioned that she wants to see a brand Nubian documentary / film. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope.
You know, it's funny, my man, shout out my man Bless, RH Bless. He just graduated from like a film school and all this type of shit. But this is somebody, you know, that I've known for years, but he's been pursuing his like film writing directorial thing, like, you know. And he just brought that up to me just recently about, yo, y'all thought about doing some shit? You know what I mean? Like, because I guess ever since, you know, the Wu-Tang shit, it got a lot of people thinking about doing joints or whatever. I said, I mean, it's been a thought, but it hasn't really passed that. So, you know, maybe speaking things and writing them down, that helps to bring things into the real world past just the thought process, you know? So when you say certain things out loud, that helps to make it real. So a brand Nubian documentary or bio pick, I don't know. Just speak it into the universe and see what happens.
I think that would be dope. We kind of seen something on weren't you guys on TV1? I guess that was kind of sort of like a unsung. I guess that was kind of like a documentary. So I'd rather see a bio pic film, you know what I'm saying? An actual movie.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That could be dope.
All right, Lord Jamar, what's going on with this Brittney chick, man? Did you hear about her? Brittney Griner?
What's her name? Brittney Griner?
Yeah, Brittney. I think Brittney
Griner,
like grinding Griner.
Oh, Griner. Okay.
Seven-time WNBA Player of the Year, pled guilty to large-scale transportation of drugs, 2 vape cartridges, and facing 10 years behind bars. Pled guilty.
Right. So apparently she's claiming that she forgot it was in her luggage and she accidentally, you know, brought the shit to Russia. Even though I'm not sure, you know, she's probably like, listen, they ain't got no weed in Russia. I gotta make sure that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna bring no weed, but let me bring some vapes, cartridges. Like that seems like something safe, almost like they're not gonna know what this is, and you know, it's better than bringing real weed. Like, you know what I mean? That's probably the thought process.
Don't you think that also not only the thought process, but it speaks to the arrogance of Americans when it comes to international laws? Like everywhere's like America.
I don't think they're necessarily thinking that everything's like America. I think maybe they're thinking, you know, I'm American and I'm a little faster than these places. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe these places are not up on certain shit, you know. I think it might be more of that type of mindset. Either way, I mean, all right, she got caught with weed or whatever, you know, but 10 years, goddamn, like that seems pretty harsh. Like, you know, like.
But you see what I'm saying, Lord Jamar? You see what I'm saying, man? That's pretty
What are
harsh
you
according
saying?
to American standards. But in other
I think
places
that'd
of the
be
world,
harsh according to any standards. Like that's a harsh sentence, man. Like for a little bit of weed, it's not like she was selling heroin to babies. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's not like she molested anybody. You know what I mean? Like, she just got 10. She got 10 less years than Ghislaine Maxwell, who fucking did all kinds of trafficking and all kind of shit like that. She got half the time that she got, and all she had was 2 vape cartridges. She didn't hurt nobody. You know what I mean?
but check it out, Lord Jamar. Let me check it out.
I hear what you're saying though, as far as
I want
respecting
to
the laws
use
of other
I want to use another
countries and all
example.
that type of shit.
I want to use another example. For an example, what I mean is, remember when those 2 chicks went somewhere to the Middle East and they got locked up? I don't even know if they're still locked up, but they were a lesbian lover and they didn't know that they couldn't hold hands, and they went somewhere to another country in the Middle East and they got locked up. Do you remember that story? You remember
No.
that?
No.
So the gist is, these 2 lesbians went somewhere to the you know, maybe I think it was either Dubai or one of those places, United Arab Emirates, and they got
Hang on
locked
real
up.
quick. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate you. How would Pooh respond to the biopic? Said he did leave you guys high and dry at one point. Listen,
Come on,
that was
man.
then. This is now.
Come on.
Pooh my man. If it was right, he would do it. That's that. Anyway, go ahead. So these ladies, they went to the Middle East, blah blah blah, and so they got locked up for that. So what's your point? How much
that's
time
an
did they get?
example. That's
How
what
much
I
time
mean.
did they get for it? And they were holding hands.
They was let me see, man.
They get killed.
Everybody, people in the chats, I know you're familiar with this story.
What was the punishment? And I'm gonna say, you know, if it was anything worse than
I guess the reason why I brought that up is because
anything worse than a week in jail for holding hands against 2 women.
No, man, it was harsh. Hold on,
What was it?
Let me look it up. Hold on, man. People in the chat, help me out, man. You know this story.
Okay, so even if I don't agree with what they were doing, I could still tell you if the sentence was harsh or not. Right, and if it was, yeah, that's their thing or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I was using that as an example of the American mind state. Like, that's okay here, so it's okay everywhere. And they travel abroad and they find out it's not like how it is in America. So you got to abide by their rules, and your ignorance is not going to be an excuse. Just because that lifestyle's okay in America, you automatically think it's okay over there, and then you get caught up.
No, that's facts.
That's the point I was trying to make. So
this basketball shorty, what happened with the weed too. No, that's real.
This basketball shorty, it's okay here in America, so it's probably okay over, and she got caught up. So that's what I meant by, I feel like Americans have that arrogant mind state or mentality that because it's okay over here in the States, oh, well, it's got to be okay over there too. Then they go over there and they get caught up. So don't you think that it's arrogance?
Now, don't you think that if all this shit going on with the Ukraine and all that, if that wasn't going on right now, don't you think it would have been a lot easier to make, like, you know, hey, Boris, you know what I mean? You know, why don't we just, you know, boom, 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 you give me the, you know, basketball, you know, then we do it like that. You know what I mean? But
Right.
because they, you know, all this bullshit going on, she's actually, you know, gotta suffer because of that. You know what I mean? That's some residual, you know, backfire, some residual back blow from this whole Ukraine Russian shit. Is
Right,
now
definitely
when you
political.
need the relations for something like this to be good, they're not good. So now
Right.
she pleads guilty, and so now what does that mean? Now she has to be sentenced, right? And
Right.
so are they going to show her some sort of mercy, you know, to make themselves look like, see, we are not so bad nation. We do not just, you know what I mean, go so hard on people. We fucking, this girl, she was bad girl. She bring marijuana to my country, but still, I do not kill her. I do not throw her to gulag. I let her come home. You know, so do not look at Russia as bad place, no?
Right. I cannot find it. Hey, chat, help me find out how long that lesbian couple got locked up over in the
Tell me when the lesbian couple
United
gets
Arab
up.
Emirates, that couple that went over there and they got hemmed up.
Tell me how much time they get.
How much time did they get? Are
gulag.
they might still be sitting in jail. I can't find it.
For holding hands, yes.
It might have been public displays of affection, Lord Jamar.
Whoa. Knock it up. Boom, 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 boom.
Hold
Knock
on.
him up,
Look at the chat. They said
Knock it up.
25,
Boom, boom, boom.
25 years
25
for holding
years?
hands. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's pretty extreme. But that also goes to show how much certain cultures have a disdain for that type of lifestyle. That's all I'm saying.
But that's what
So
I'm
you can
saying.
get 25 for holding hands, but only 10 years for smoking weed?
But that's what I'm saying. I feel, Lord Jamar,
Holding hands as a same-sex couple. And they're gonna and see and it's these American motherfuckers that act like, you see, that's what makes that culture so barbaric. No. Maybe that's what makes them sensible.
I'm telling you, you start going overseas, other parts of the world, you better research their culture and their laws and their mores, man. Don't get caught up.
That's
Everywhere's
facts.
not like America.
Mama Stacks is from Korea, yes?
Oh, yes, sir. From Korea.
I bet you can't go to Korea and do certain shit that you can do here, and you'll mess around and get locked up. Do you know the ins and outs? What if you went there? Would you mess around and get yourself locked up on some not knowing? You just
Hey,
might.
man, that's why you got to do your due diligence. I feel like as long as you don't do anything crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, you don't smoke.
I don't smoke.
Like,
right.
Yeah.
So,
but you still, you still might, you know, they might be. You cannot have more than 3 Cuban links. You are now going to jail.
I didn't get caught up. I didn't know, man.
In America, you can wear mad Cubans.
That's what I'm saying. I would get caught up.
I didn't know.
I didn't know, man. I'm sorry. I'll take them all off.
Because more than 3 Cubans looks like you're a drug dealer. And over here, if you even look like a drug dealer, you're going to jail. Huh? Did you know that?
Hey, man, if you outshine Kim Jong-un.
Right. Or Manny Pacquiao.
No.
Yeah, he's from somewhere else, right?
No, he's Philippines. Talking about the boxer.
I'm mixing it up. Yeah, okay. I'm mixing up my Asian communities. I'm sorry. Street TV. Thank you for your super chat. He said, is 65 years in prison a fair sentence for Eric Holder, the man convicted of killing Nipsey Hussle? Sentencing will be 9/15/22, right? 2 days before my birthday. Is that what he's in? He can get 65 years. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, he's facing life.
He's facing life.
Mm-hmm.
Is 65 years? Street TV wants to know, is that a fair? I suppose so. I mean,
First of all, you saying
killing
it's fake.
someone.
You're saying the whole thing's fake. First of all,
I'm saying that trials put on TV are fake. The trial
isn't this trial on TV? It's on TV, isn't it?
Right? Huh?
Isn't
I
this
don't know.
trial on
Is
TV?
it on TV?
That's what I want to know.
I haven't
seen
watched
clips.
it on TV. I haven't watched it on TV. I just see little stills and stuff like that. Like,
that's
is
what
it
I'm
on
saying.
TV?
Where are these YouTube clips coming from? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, find out.
I'm seeing YouTube clips, and I'm wondering where is this coming from? Is it on television?
Look it up. Google it.
Let's see.
Do your Googles.
I'm gonna do my Googles, man.
65 years, yeah, for killing somebody, sure, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Yeah, but he might get more than 65 years. Or is 65 years life for someone like him? How old is he? 30 something years old? If he's 30 years old, and 65 years is a life sentence. They ain't gonna let him live to 90. They're gonna feed him that bullshit in jail. Yeah, for one murder, I think 65 years is, you know what I mean? Like, do motherfuckers have to have a string of murders? Somebody said for one murder only type of shit. Like, yeah. Niggas ain't got to have a string of murders. Like, murder is not cool. Like,
we can also reverse the question.
He's
man.
32 years old now. Yeah, murder is not cool. So yeah, that sounds about right. But I know people that have committed murder and have got less time than that. So there's that. You find anything, sir?
I'm going to YouTube, man. I can't. It's just kind of confusing on Google. It has a bunch of networks on there talking about it.
Networks talking about it, right? But
yeah, but doesn't mean it's on television. So I'm going to YouTube to see if I can find on YouTube.
Are you serious? Is that true?
What's that?
I'm seeing something that says breaking news: Joe Biden is dead. Is that true?
What?
Because I had predicted this a long time ago.
What?
Hold
wow.
Up. Hold up. Nah, I don't see that. Don't be fucking saying shit like that.
Who said that, man?
Somebody just said that in here, man.
He's trolling.
Yeah, that should be all over everything right now. But I'm telling you, I see it coming. Like, I see it coming. They want homegirl to be the president. Yeah, that's fake.
It's basically, this trial is basically televised, man. I'm seeing all 45-minute videos on YouTube, an hour.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I'm seeing 45-minute videos, 1 hour and 30-minute videos on YouTube. So
right. And they enlist lawyers like Chris Darden.
Yeah. It's televised, man. It's televised.
Yeah, so I stand by what I said about, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's the trial. Now, does that mean the crime was fake? I don't know. I didn't say that. I'm saying that shit on trials on TV be fake. It could have already had a trial, you know what I mean? The real trial somewhere else.
And this
Who
is for
knows?
entertainment.
And this is for
I see what
for
you're
you
saying.
to watch.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Who knows if that's Eric Holder? You see what I'm saying? Like, I know Joe Biden is not dead. Joe Biden is not dead. Somebody put some dumb shit. I read some shit in the fucking chat, and
that was a troll.
Yeah, that was some troll. Now somebody did get it right here. Now he is brain dead.
Oh man.
He's brain dead, but
can you imagine if Kamala took over? Oh man.
Thank you. I am DJ Cool Rod. He said Lord J do a guest appearance on P Valley joke. Let me give you the laughy. Let me see if I could
I almost thought you said I almost thought that was you in the thumbnail in his picture.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I refuse to watch that show. I'm not fucking with it. I hope I mean I'm not trying to,
Come on, man. Lord Jamar, come on. Let's stop saying the names of these other shows, man.
I didn't say the name. Somebody just said the name. Oh well, yeah, I guess I said it when I read his shit. Yeah, I'm not trying to promote shit like that. Thank you, Sean O. Yeah, I don't fuck with that show. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with shows like that. They trying to suck y'all in to some bullshit. I hope that real motherfuckers ain't falling for it. There's certain shit that I just refuse to watch, and I don't care how popular it becomes in pop culture. It don't matter. I never watched Empire.
Never?
I watched 5 minutes of it, like on the first episode, and it was the wrong 5 minutes. Like, I tried to give it a chance, and within that 5 minutes, niggas tried to start kissing each other and all this type of shit. So I'm not fucking with it. Not fucking with it. Like, so no, never. Not really. I mean, yeah, like I said, I gave it 5 minutes, and after that, never again.
I'm binge watching Netflix. What are some good shows to binge watch, man? I'm finding it's hard for me to find shows on Netflix now for some reason.
For a long time, I was avoiding that English show Top Boy.
Oh, Top Boy. Okay,
I heard good shit about it, but I don't. For some reason, I don't know. I didn't want to.
Name sounds weird, man. That name sounds sus.
Yeah, I started watching it though. It is pretty good. It's pretty good.
I feel like Netflix is falling off, man.
Kinda. I mean, have you finished watching the Ozarks? Did you watch the Ozarks?
Yeah, I finished that.
So the Ozarks, I ain't gonna lie, to Stranger Things, I'm not necessarily into it like before. I don't know if I necessarily am there with it like that.
You know what, Lord Jamar, I forget the name of it, man. Maybe people in the chat know. Watch this show on Netflix. It has to deal with a prison tower, and there's levels to it, right? And they put a tray of food, and the people at the top level of the tower gets to eat from the buffet of the tray, and it goes down to the next level. And as it gets down to the bottom, the people at the bottom level have to eat the scraps of the people of the leftover. I want to find the name of that. I want you to watch it and give me your opinion on that.
Hold up. Thank you, Charlie, for your super chat. He said, did you guys see the Elvis movie? Now,
Oh, I didn't even know there was an Elvis movie.
Charlie must be super new to the channel. Did anybody here in the chat see the Elvis movie? And if you did, why the fuck would you do that? Like, what the fuck possessed you to go see the Elvis movie? Like, why? Why? Why would you want to see that?
No, I didn't even know he had a movie.
How many fucking movies are they going to make about Elvis? Okay. Kurt Russell did it in my goddamn generation. There's been quite a few movies on Elvis. I ain't trying to see the goddamn shit again. They locking up R. Kelly, but they making movies about Elvis. A singing pedophile is a singing pedophile. God damn it. Well, cause R. Kelly's black, it makes him worse. This motherfucker's supposed to be the king of rock and roll and all that type of shit. Listen, I'm not interested in the movie.
I found out that movie, Lord Jamar. When you get a chance, watch it on Netflix. It's called The Platform. That's the name of it.
Okay.
The Platform. I want your opinion on that.
Somebody said he was the R. Kelly of his time. Godfather of Harlem. Somebody said to watch.
I think I watched that at your crib when it first came out.
Yeah, that's on Epics though. Did they put the shit up on Netflix? Maybe. Flatbush Misdemeanor is a funny show. Yeah, it's all right.
I heard Cobra
Kai. It
is
is funny. It's just like a weird type of funny, huh?
I heard Cobra Kai was pretty good, but I never got into watching it.
Yeah, I like Cobra Kai. I watched that. Somebody said, Lord J, don't watch it. Shit nasty. Not sure which one you're talking about. Oh, you know what's back though?
What's that?
That's one of the only saving graces for HBO is fucking Westworld. Westworld. Michael Wright.
Tonight. I'm gonna watch that tonight then. What's it about? What's the premise?
Or Westworld is, they had like basically these realistic robots and created like a theme park, but that was so vast, it was like a whole world, like, you know what I mean? Like it was like a Western themed world with AI type of like humanoid beings living in the shit, you know.
All right, I'm gonna watch
but
that.
At some point, these things like recognize their own like existence and wanted more for themselves and wanted to get out of this, of their box that they were in, and now they're in a whole different environment, like in a more futuristic time. Like
I seen a movie recently that was similar to that. Okay. It was an AI movie where the humans were trying to destroy the AI. Can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, well, this is both. This is like the AI now almost want to destroy the humans kind of shit for perceived damage that was done to them, Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, I got one more here for you, man. This goes into the series of Hey Young World, the world is yours.
Okay.
Update, man. What do you think's gonna happen with this the Codees, man? Gunna and Young Thug, man. Rapper Gunna denied bond again in this YSL RICO case because the judge believes his involvement in the YSL camp could lead to witness intimidation, and the rapper is now stuck in Fulton County Jail at least until his case goes to trial in January 2023. Not looking good, eh?
No, it doesn't look good. It doesn't feel good. It feels like, first of all, I don't think they'd even put a RICO on you if they didn't have a lot of evidence. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
It almost seems like a foregone conclusion that these guys are going to do some time and probably, you know,
Mm.
some serious time, like at least 20 years type of serious time.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if what they did, if if what they're being accused of is what they really did, then there's some horrible shit that went down, man. And I don't know what to say about that. I'm not here to, support that type of shit. Never met these dudes. I don't really listen to any type of music, and I don't support that type of action against my people. You know what I mean? Putting nigga
Mm-hmm.
outs on niggas and all that type of shit. Like, come on, man.
I almost
Just
feel like people are already forgetting about them. I almost feel like people are forgetting about them already.
I mean, that's what happens when you fucking go to jail. You get forgot about. Out of sight, out of mind. This is, you know what I mean? That's the law of a lot of shit. Out of sight, out of mind. That's part of the reason why I started doing interviews in a way. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I ain't gonna let these motherfuckers forget Brand Nubian. You know what I mean?
Word.
Y'all ain't gonna forget Brand Nubian. Let me clap it up.
Word.
Because they be trying to write certain people out of history and all of that type of shit. And I'm like, man, nah, fuck that. Not only are you gonna not forget Brand Nubian, I'm gonna make, you know what I mean?
Right.
Brand Nubian one of the fucking aficionados of this fucking of the culture. You know what I mean? You need to come to a member of Brand Nubian to really know what's official and what's not. Okay? So, yeah.
Man. Anything else, man? I think I'm out of questions for this episode of What You Think, Lord. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss? Anything that maybe fell through the cracks?
Well, first of all, I want to shout out Shaka Zulu, who had sustained, gunshot wounds in a an altercation that had his, that happened at his restaurant. Prior to that, we had went to Atlanta. We had a show in Atlanta and actually went by the hospital and all that. Pooh-Bah actually saw him physically. We, everybody couldn't go up there, but Pooh-Bah was able to go up there and see him physically, and he was alert, talking, and all of that type of shit. And so we're thankful for that. We send our love and healing energy to our brother Shaka, and hope that he gets better real soon. Shout out to Atlanta for having us. Shit, we were just
He's somehow, isn't he related to the Shakurs?
who Shaka?
Yeah, he's related to the Shakurs in some kind of way.
Yeah, maybe some kind of way down the line. Oh, hang on, I just got. Thank you, Charlie. Said, hey Jamar, what's your favorite NPC? Oh man. It's a hard question. I've fucked with a lot of them over the years. The 60, the 62, the 3000, the 2500, and now the MPC X. They were all great. I probably knew like the back of my hand. I would say the 3000 and the 2500, but definitely the 3000. Yeah, still learning the MPCX, but I love it too. So thank you for that.
What's going on speaking of which, what's going on over at Drop Records?
Oh man, just had a dope ass concert. Shout out to my man Five Mics. He had a show at Chelsea Music Hall.
Oh, was
Fucking
that the
Jim
Five Mics
Jones,
friends?
Jewels, yeah, fucking Fresher, fucking Nims. The shit was banging, yo. Yeah, Lil Mama was in the house. I was there. Shit was popping. Yeah, so he dropped his Can't Knock the Hustle album, and he got another album he getting ready to drop soon. Just back to back. So look out for that. Yeah.
Okay. Dope.
Just dropping it like it's hot. You know what I mean? It definitely was a great night.
Maybe we can get a brand Nubian EP.
Oh, hang on. Maybe.
Okay.
But I'm seeing some questions from the people. So hang on. Let's get to this because this shit went viral. What do you think about the woman who was angry her baby daddy didn't bring McDonald's for her other 3 kids besides the one she has from him? Man, you don't why are you looking perplexed like you don't know about this?
Because I don't.
You don't know about this?
Because I don't. What do you say? F them kids? What's going on?
So there was a video where this lady was like, nah, I'm gonna blow him up. Like, basically, she has 4 children. 3 of them is from some other dudes.
Okay.
And the last one, I guess, is from dude. And she was mad that he brought McDonald's to the crib for just his son and didn't buy nothing for her other children.
This is baby daddy, not husband, right?
This is baby daddy that she's not with right now. But yeah, this is baby daddy.
And they're not together.
This is one of her baby daddies.
Okay.
And they're not together.
Okay.
And she was tried to like make a video to try to like blow him up and act like he was foul, but the shit backfired on her and made her look stupid as fuck. Made her look, like one of these ghetto fabulous, broads who be having mad seeds from different dudes and with this level of expectation, almost like with the type of shit that Kevin Samuels was talking about. This unreal level of expectation. Now, she made another video saying that, well, when I was with him, he used to buy shit for the other kids and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, he'd get McDonald's for the other 3 kids. Hey, that's when you was with him. You know what I mean? Like, but now that y'all not together, who knows what transpired? Like, I haven't heard his side of the story. I don't know what transpired to make somebody that used to buy all the children McDonald's now only is buying McDonald's just for his seed. But oh yeah, they got memes out there. Like, I seen this one. This is the one that got me crying. It's not a meme, but it's like a little video. And it's like this lady, she's standing there and she got her arms crossed. She's all mad. And she got 3 kids around her. And then all of a sudden the camera pans and the father's on the balcony with the son, and they dancing and the shit said, and the music's like, Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. Like, and the kid is dancing with his fucking shit. And the father's like, Daddy loves you. Yo, the shit is hilarious. Like, and there's mad little memes out there now. Now they're acting like, I seen one, it was like, I think my man 40 Cal put it up, and he was like, who would be wronger if she would have now took the one burger and like cut it into 4s and took the fries and like gave it to them all, split it up and shit like that. Like, put it this way. I don't think it's cool to be petty. You know what I mean? If he could afford to pay for all the kids McDonald's, whether he's with her or not,
don't take it out on the kids.
Right. Don't take it out on the kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, y'all shouldn't be feeding these motherfuckers McDonald's anyway. That's poison, number one. Okay. But these are a family that enjoys McDonald's. So we're just talking about McDonald's as if, you know, it was something that they should be eating, but it's not. So anyway, if you was buying the other children McDonald's before,
don't take it out on the kids, man.
Yeah, don't take it out on the children.
Right.
At the same time, I don't think the woman should have that expectation level of thinking that another man should have to do anything for a child that's not his. And if he is to do it, it's out of the kindness of his heart. I don't think it should be something that you expect of him. Even if he was doing it before. Again, if y'all not together, like if y'all is together, then I think it's kind of foul. You know what I mean? If y'all is together and, you know what I mean? You're like, you're looking at the seed, you know, that ain't my seed. I ain't buying, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
That's foul.
And also, I guess it also depends on the way it was done. You know, if he gave his seeds the little cheeseburger in front of the other kids that wasn't his and be like, here you go. And the other kids
he just
are
pulled up. I don't, you know, she could have put the other kid seeds in the back. I don't even like to call them kids because a kid is a baby goat and goats get sacrificed. So I like to call them children, you know, seeds, babies, things like that. So she could have put the seeds in the back room or something and not let them even see that Shorty got, you know what I mean? Some McDonald's, yo, eat that real fast out here.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters don't see because this, you know, your daddy could have brought some for everybody else, but he didn't. So I don't want them to feel bad.
Right. I think it depends on the situation and how it was done. Right.
Just go in and eat that outside real quick or something.
Right.
I don't know. There's a few things that could have happened.
Because if I feel like if one child was going to eat in front of the rest of the child, then yes, he should have brought for all.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a petty nigga like that. I feel like I would have just gone ahead, even if I'm not with her, I probably still would have did it. I'm just saying I don't like the level of expectation out of this woman because again, if I'm doing it, I don't have to do this. You know, it's just like somebody who was falsely accused, right, of being a baby daddy, let's say, right, for years, you know, and you paying child support and all this type of shit. Then you find out, yo, that's not my seed. But you do have a bond now with the seed, like, you know what I mean? Like, and so you still come around and you give, you know, you might give money to the seed and all this type of shit, but like, hold up. But now, like, you might have not gave something for something, and now the lady coming at you all crazy. Like, wait a minute. You coming at me on some expectation. That's not even my seed. I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart because I love little champ, you know, like, you had me thinking he was mine and all that type of shit, but he's not even really mine. Like, don't come at me with expectation in your fucking voice.
I see what you're saying.
You feel me?
Right.
I still love him. Don't get me wrong, but don't be coming at me like I have to do this because again, remember, we went to Maury. They said you are not the father. So now I'm just here because I want to be.
Right.
But don't fucking act like I have to be doing this. So again, you know, I'll bring who I have to bring McDonald's for is my son. Because if I didn't do that, you'd be calling me a trifling piece of shit. He don't bring his son nothing. But now he did the least that he can do. You see what I'm saying? He just didn't do the most that he can do.
I got a story.
You know?
Yeah, I got a story that just happened to me this past afternoon, Lord Jamar. So I pull up to the Quick Trip to get some petrol, that expensive petrol, that gas, right?
Mhm.
I'm running into the gas station to pay for my gas. And this lady is sitting on a bench. She goes, "Excuse me, sir." I said, "Hold on, hold on, hold on." So I run and pay my gas. I come back out. I go to the lady. Yeah, yeah. How can I help you, miss? She said, "Can you get me a Quick Trip gift card for me and my children? I'm homeless. My son was 29. He passed away. Do you think you can get me a gift card for some food? I'm hungry." Anyone that asks me for food, I can't turn them away. But I said, "I don't know about a gift card, but you can go into the Quick Trip and get whatever you want, and I got you," right? Long story short, she goes in there, she gets like 5, 6, 7 hot dogs, 3 or 4 Coke cans, Twinkies, Doritos. I'm looking, right? And I'm like, this is before she told me she had kids. I said, wow, you sure you're gonna be able to eat all of this? She goes, "No, I'm getting stuff for my kids too." I'm like, okay, well, where are the kids? They're in the car. I'm like, all right, go ahead. It's all good. So she brings all this food and puts it down on the counter in front of the register, and I pay for it, right? Gets bagged up. She goes out. She goes, "Excuse me, sir. Do you think I can get a gift card? Because I'm going to be hungry later this evening." So it reminds me to what you were saying. I wasn't obligated to do anything, but when I did, she bought up a quarter of the store. So I get what you're saying. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, what?
Bought up a quarter of the store.
Of the store, right?
Whoa, ma, whoa.
Right. So I get what you're saying. It's almost kind of like beggars can't be choosy. So the mother, the baby mama, cannot have expectations. It's almost kind of like the phrase beggars can't be choosy.
Especially if they're not together like that.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? You know, but it's definitely layered. There's definitely many layers to this conversation.
mm-hmm.
And you know, I could see her point. Oh, he used to do that. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to, there's something that you're leaving out, ma'am. And I need to know what that is, ma'am. Because yeah, I feel like there's something. You don't just go from buying McDonald's for everybody to be like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm just getting something for little Leroy, man. I ain't getting nothing for nobody else, man. Fuck these niggas, man.
That does sound petty, man. That is petty.
Little Leroy, you want a Happy Meal? And then hang on, I saw somebody else said some shit about some lady. He said, "What you think about the white woman yoga instructor in Austin who killed the Olympic cyclist and was captured 30 days later out of the country?" Man, JP, you're like putting me on to some shit right now. That shit sounds exciting though, as a motherfucker. That's what I think about it.
Man, that sounds like a movie.
How the fuck it took 30 days and how she get out of the country after killing somebody, an Olympic cyclist? This sounds like a Lifetime movie, bruh. Matter of fact, it's gonna be one. I can almost guarantee right now. It's gonna be one. Just from that little, how you described it right there, a white yoga instructor who killed an Olympic cyclist and was captured out of the country 30 days later. Wow. Yeah, that's a Lifetime movie right there. I mean, her, she crazy. That's what I think about it. Ain't no namaste. And how she a yoga instructor? You out here killing people. Where's the namaste in that?
How and why? How and why though? How
Huh?
and why?
I don't know. Maybe she put it on the cycle and then she just put it on the highest speed and like made her like, you know what I mean? Cycled the bitch to death. I don't know what had happened.
Yeah, man. Too much craziness going on in the world, man.
Do y'all only read Cash Apps? Nah, I read them all. What else? What? Well, hold up. What'd you send? PayPal? Oh, hang on. No.
What you got, Pab? What you got, Pablo? Super chat us, Pablo.
Nah, Pablo. I mean, I read what we get. Did you add on somewhere, Pablo?
Pablo, super chat it. Your 2 topics. Super chat it. We got you.
Yeah, we do super chat, we do Cash App, you know, we do many things over here, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Super chat it, Pablo.
It's almost 10 o'clock. All right, man. Talk about Ice Cube NFL. I don't know about Ice Cube NFL. What happened with Ice Cube NFL?
Let me Google that joint, man. Let me Google that joint now, man.
He said, read my chat. Okay, here we go. Black God. Peace, Black God. There's no message, though, with Black God's donation.
Man, there seems like a lot of stuff. I'm seeing one article. Ice Cube lands $100 million NFL pledge for contract with Black America. NFL Ice Cube team up for economic equity initiative for Black America.
Really?
Ice Cube partners with NFL to increase Black wealth.
Uh-oh. Sounds like we need to bring Ice Cube back.
Yeah.
So he could break it down.
Yeah, we need to bring him back.
You heard that, Cube? I would love for you to come on and yes, take us through the science, because this could be a good thing. Someone like Ice Cube.
Yeah, salute Pablo. Salute
in the hands
Pablo
of someone like Ice Cube. That can be a that could be a good look.
So I guess
you would like to see what that entails.
So I guess instead of getting it from the Democratic Party, he's getting it from the NFL.
Right. I would just be curious as to what they want in return. What do they feel they get from it? Because no such thing as free money.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to bring Cube on to break that down.
Now somebody says, have you spoke about the bodega guy who stabbed a dude over a bag of chips his girl allegedly didn't pay for? I ain't hear that crazy shit. I also heard, did you hear one where somebody shot a girl for putting too much mayonnaise on his sandwich?
Where was this at, man?
I got a feeling this is in New York. No, that was in Atlanta. Yeah, that was in Atlanta. But the bodega,
New York?
That's probably New York shit. Yeah. That's some New York shit.
New York be wild, man. Y'all be stabbing cab drivers in the eye with umbrellas, all kinds of stuff, man.
I mean, I'm not proud of it.
What?
I'm not proud of it. All right, well, listen, man. I think we covered some shit. My boy getting loud over here.
Yeah, he been loud all for a minute now.
Yeah.
He gonna get that good sleep.
Yeah, like you got a fucking job or some shit. They said Philly man killed a guy for driving slow. Yeah, people out here wilding. You know what I mean? People out here wilding, but they've been wilding.
Makes you want to stay out. Makes you want to stay out the way even more, man.
You live in a mentally ill society. There's gonna be mentally ill shit happening. My man keep putting concerto in X minor. Okay. Yes. Dope song.
Somebody said they're still waiting for that Q-tip interview. We got one in the works.
You know, I need to hit my brother. Lockdowns made people crazier. Fact though. Which was why they did it. They knew what the fuck it was gonna do.
You can see it in the drive-in.
Somebody said, "Did you see Bosco 100 match? Did he have another fight? Did Bosco fight somebody else? Pablo, the real one? Because I saw his first one against what was his name? The homie that we seen that we ran into in the supermarket, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right? Didn't somebody pass away? Ain't that the dude that passed away?
Oh,
asking about Bosco. Who's the guy that we saw in the supermarket?
Yeah, that was Bosco.
Bosco. Okay, but
we ran
didn't he fight somebody and then that dude passed away?
Oh, sure. I don't know.
Gonzo. Yeah, I think Gonzo might have passed away or some shit.
Yeah, Gonzo did. Yeah.
Yeah. So now, did Bosco have another fight? Because somebody just said, "Did I see the Bosco match?" So I don't know if he had another fight. Oh shit! Thank you, brother Code. It says, Lord Jamar, what do you think about that senators twerking for the gram? Did you see that?
No, man.
First of all, we just had a show in Rhode Island.
That's weird, man.
There's a black female senator from Rhode Island who thought, I guess, it was smart to get on camera and not only twerk, but she was on a handstand. She was popping that pussy on a handstand. Like, and then said, vote for Senator Mack. Yeah, her name is like Tierra Mack or some shit like that. Don't tell me she's LGBTQ LMP. Oh, somebody should have said she's that. I don't know.
AIDS STDs.
Yo, she really tried to pop the pussy on a handstand. Yeah, that's her name, Tierra Mack, and she was Tierra Whack. It wasn't some kind of ass that you even really want to see. I don't know why, in what universe you would think that was like a smart move as a politician to like get on a handstand on the beach in a bikini and with your ass facing the camera, twerk upside down, and then say, vote Senator Mack. Like you're already a senator doing this type of shit.
Wasn't there a campaign ad of a politician smoking weed though?
Yeah, but he was trying to get in. This woman is already a senator.
Okay.
She's supposed to have some sort of decorum already.
Okay.
As a politician, you're supposed to know better. This guy was trying to get in and was trying to make a statement by smoking weed. What he was trying to make a statement about smoking weed and the weed policies and all of that. What fucking statement are you making by getting on your head and popping your pussy on a handstand? Please explain. Like, what would that, how, Like she literally thought she was going to motivate voters by doing that. She was going to motivate her constituency by doing that. Whoa, 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 whoa. They said she's pushing for the sex ed law that teaches pleasure-based sex to children. Oh, no. Y'all got to get her out of office, people. Let's get this woman out of here. She's already showing she's out of her goddamn mind.
Do we know what state she reps?
She's in Rhode Island.
Oh.
All my Rhode Islanders, get her the fuck out of there. If that's what she's doing.
Is she a sister?
Yes. Yes. She's Rhode Island State Senator.
Sad, man. Sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Listen, y'all, I thank everybody for coming through. If you didn't click the like button, make sure that you do so before you leave. This is your first time coming to the channel. Welcome. Appreciate you coming through. Make sure you you subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell, and click all. So yeah, that way you'll know when we drop episodes and when we go live and all that type of shit. This Sunday, Brand Nubian will be in Baltimore, Maryland. It's actually a show that is free to the people. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, it's Happy Nappy Day. And that is at Gwynn Oak Park in Baltimore. Gwynn Oak Park in Baltimore, Maryland. Free to the public. If you are in Baltimore or in the surrounding area, come on through, check us out. We will all be there, and the show should be crazy. Be more in the motherfucking house. So yeah, that's about it.
Shout out to Be More. That used to be my stomping grounds, along with DC, Maryland, Virginia. Yeah.
That's what's up. All right, well, listen, once again, for what you think, Lord, I am Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy, Artie Stacks.
And to my people, I say, peace.
Peace.
Yes, Shaka's doing well.
Love you, Mom.
Peace, Mama Stacks.